Hey everybody. Hey everyone. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. Um, if you want to share me out, share me out. I appreciate everyone. Um, we're going to get into this in just a moment. Just going to wait for a few people to come in and then we're going to get into it. Because, y'all, we got a conversation we got to have. Oh, I hope everyone had. Hey, Nancy, how you doing today? You had a good day today? Hey, Reese Cup. Hey, Reese Cup. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Um, hi, everybody. Monday been. Child, it's been a. Hey, Victoriously Shay. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming in. If you're new, we welcome you here at Monica News and Views to give your opinion. All I ask you to do is be respectful. Um, and you can have a different opinion from me, but that's fine. You're still welcome here. We had we just welcome you here with love. Um, yes, Reese Cup. Today at work, it seemed like I guess it's the holidays. Everybody want to call in, and child, it's been a long day at work. I swear to God, today was the longest day at work. Then my kids, they here for the week. Hey Ava, how you doing? Uh, you're welcome. I always want everyone to feel like they're welcome to come in and say anything on my live. I never want you to feel like you have to stay in the background. I would never allow anyone to attack anybody on this live. Um, hey Trisha, how you doing? How is everybody Monday? As me and Reese Cup was saying, mine was long and a drag. Woo! I'm so glad to be off. Yes, yes. And trying to work from home and try to make sure your kids don't destroy the house been a lot. Y'all pray for my pocket. It seems like my kids and like they have a holes in their stomach that they always hungry. So but we made it through the first day. I'm off Thursday and Friday, so I got 2 more days. I do want to let you guys know Wednesday I may not be able to go live. Like y'all, I gotta cook and I got a lot of stuff I have to make, so I may not go live on Wednesday. But Thursday I may come to talk to you guys, just to have a little conversation on Thanksgiving after everybody has settled in, and we just want to have a conversation just to kick it. I may do that, but um, I do want to say, um, welcome in everyone today, guys. We're gonna have two separate conversations. It's two different topics I'm gonna talk about tonight. Tonight we're gonna talk about Zach Stacy, and we're gonna talk about young Dolph. Shout out to Reese Cup. Reese Cup sent me a is I guess a live someone did with young child. You better stay in Arizona, Miss Victorious Lachey. Girl, I don't know how it is to be in Memphis. What I'm cooking, let's see. Sweet potato pie. Um, better than anything cake. I'm making the dressing. I'm making the macaroni. Um, I'm making pecan pies. Um, I'm buying the ham from Honey Baked Ham. My aunt Nancy is bringing the devil eggs and stuff like that. Like me, like I'm kind of slow at cooking because like I make my pies like You know how some people make enough batch for like the whole thing? Me, I make mine one at a time. I know I'm weird, but that's how I do. I make my pies one at a time. They basically come out pretty good. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm having hall malls too. Don't let me get started on that because last night we got all look everybody about baby upset in the chat because they ain't never heard of hall malls or turkey tail. I know, Victoriously Shay. That's ridiculous. Like, but you should be able to go home and be with your family. But I understand I'd be scared for my life all in the same sense too. I'd be like, Lord, just see me. Look, I see y'all on video chat or something. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have two separate. Hey, Miss Laverne, how you doing today? How you doing today, Miss Laverne? Um, but y'all laughing. um, thank you, Victoriously Shay. Look, last night I wish you was in my live because everybody act like they ain't never heard of no turkey tail, act like they ain't never ate no turkey tail. I'm like, OMG. Hey Angie, how you doing? I'm like, OMG, like y'all don't never heard of no turkey tail or no the hog maw. Now, we don't eat that. Okay, well then y'all just stay bougie. Y'all just stay bougie. But I love everybody. Y'all know I be playing and we be having a good time. Yes, girl, ain't they good? Have you had them on the grill? Like have them smoked on the grill? Okay, well glad you're doing better, Miss Laverne, child. I'm refusing to go to any more grocery stores. But how my kids set up, how they eating, child, I might have to go tomorrow Wednesday. Um, but yes, guys, we're going to talk about Zach Stacy. We're going to listen. Please do, Miss Laverne. You can put them in your greens. You can put them in your pinto beans. You can put them in your black eyed peas. You can put them in your cabbage. They give out a good flavor. I swear to God. Look, I swear to God. um, I bet you it was good too. I bet you it was good. I bet you it was good. At least someone in the chat. Thank you, Victoriously Shay. Miss Laverne said you stay school stopper. I wish mine would. Child, I swear to God. Like, I was talking to a customer here. I get, Mommy, I'm hungry. I'm like, didn't I just feed you before I just came off lunch now, off break or lunch, and you talking about, Mommy, I'm hungry. Yes, yes, they are. See, Victoriously Shay is already my kind of girl. She already my kind of girl. Honey, mine come back from school starving. Mama, I'm hungry. I'm like, didn't y'all eat at school? Hey, Christine, how you doing today, boo boo? Um, but y'all, yeah, like, child, pray for us mothers that be at home with our children, child. It ain't. Lord, I'm so ready. Look, because when Thanksgiving comes, they go. Hope they know they gonna be eating a lot of leftovers. That Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday till it's gone. Y'all is not gonna be eating these pieces. Y'all gonna be eating whatever is left because I promise you, I'm gonna get some rest. But anyway, I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Thank you. Oh, you still sick? I'm praying for you that you get better, Christine. And you're able to go see your sister or something. I pray that you get better, boo. Um, I'm praying you get better, child. So, um, guys, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys. I hope I'm gonna show you the censored version of this Zach Stacy. Zach Stacy is this NFL player that ex-girlfriend slash his child's mother has came out and stated that he has actually like physically abused her and threw her to a TV and beat her in front of her child. I think the baby was like 8, 9 months old. The baby was on the oh, Lord. I hate to show this video. I know that, shout out to Trisha for sending it to me. Trisha was like, she didn't want to trigger me, but I'm all right. Like, no woman deserves to be abused. And when you watch the video, you can tell that this wasn't his first time putting his hands on her. And I don't understand. Like, she was so, when you watch this video, guys, she was so calm. She was so calm in this video. Like, wait, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, well, hold on now. Wait a minute. Someone is abusing you. Yes, he was. He was just all the way wrong. And y'all, that this dude, like the judge basically gonna give him a slap on the wrist because this dude is already, like I read last night when I got off the live. I read last night that he on a $10,000 bond. He got a $10,000 bond. He paid $100 to get out. And this girl is afraid for her life. Because you know what I'm saying? If you think a narcissistic, abusive person is going to allow you to paint this narrative or whatever, like you're the victim, you think that they ain't gonna come back for revenge? Child, please. He gonna seek her out once again. I guess and then the crazy part, she been crying out for help from to the police department, and they basically just putting it on file, but they ain't never doing that. Think about it. Just because he's an NFL player, or you're a celebrity or something, and you feel like you get some type of, you got that kind of clout enough that what you do is overlooked. I feel like that ain't cool. Like, not at all. Oh no, I ain't lying. I don't try to lie, but I ain't lying on this. I am not lying. Like, the video is going to be very graphic. This video is going, hopefully it doesn't trigger anything with anybody that has dealt with domestic abuse, and I hope, that this is a wake-up call for the ones that is going, yes, he had a $10,000 bond. You pay 10% of that. That's $200. Hold on just a minute, y'all. I might be wrong, but I know he got a $10,000 bond. And then we're going to listen to the girlfriend interview, and then we're going to tell me what you guys' opinion. So she has to die for someone to do something. I guess, that's the crazy thing about it. Like, when you are let me say this. When you are, how it is, like some celebrities, or with someone that's in the NFL that is like playing professional football, and the judge, what I'm saying, they kind of like try to keep their record clean. Now, Henry Ruggs, like, if Henry Ruggs would have never, if that girl would have not died, you wouldn't have never heard about Henry Ruggs driving drunk. If he would have hit her, paid her off, and she would have shut the hell up about it, hell, wouldn't nobody said nothing. Hey, Philly girl. And that's just how I feel about that, because excuse me, y'all, but that's how I feel about that, because ain't no way you going to give this guy basically the charges that he has. He don't even get probation. He'll probably get community service and a fine. Wow, really? This lady is sitting up here afraid for her life. And all he gonna get is domestic violence. Y'all, that ain't nothing but a fine. And to be thrown into a TV and on the floor like you ain't, like a damn rag doll. Excuse my language, ain't nasty. Like a rag doll, like you ain't nothing, but you supposed to be the the child's mother just because she called you toxic or whatever, you gonna throw her. Then they're talking about something. She was cheating. That still doesn't give him the right. If she was cheating or not, it still doesn't give you the opportunity or the right to put your hand, walk away and leave her alone if she's cheating on you. Y'all know I'm always coming creepy. But let me look at this. I'm gonna get the video. Let me see. Yeah, he's free on bail, and it's ridiculous. And you know, they're talking about, oh, he was crying and very apologetic for what he has done. I'm like, man, please. Oh, he's sorry now. He's sorry now that he done got caught for being a abuser. That's what narcissistic people do. They get to crying. Oh, I'm just so sorry for hitting her. I'm just going through something. I understand about CTE, but he just BEAT. He beat that girl. And and I ain't gonna uphold that with CTE. I'm sorry. That was very valid. Would you do a man the same way? I thought he was yelling about a relationship he had that she ruined. She is. I don't know. It's like, you know, like here on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? When you're editing a video, you have those skips in the video. Like, it seemed like she edited some of the things out. Maybe they were arguing, going back and forth. But still, at the end of the day, if they was arguing, going back and forth, that still does not give him the right to beat that girl. Yeah, yes, victoriously Shay. He's been, I'm gonna show you guys this video. Yes, you didn't know? He got a $10,000 bond, boo. $10,000 bond. $10,000 bond. And you know, I may not get. Thanks so much. I may not get. I'm just gonna say, because YouTube may not show it, but it monetized my young Dolph video, so they may, because this is awareness for domestic violence. Maybe YouTube will monetize this video. You never know. I swear to God, a $10,000 bond. I was like, ain't no way they judge. They said the judge was like, he's very like his lawyers saying that he was very apologetic, and they seen that, you know, saying that this was just, you know how it is. They like, you know, PR, try to make it look like he ain't no abusive person. He was just going through something. But child, please. But I do not own the rights to this, guys. If you are, this is going to be, let me go ahead and put my little sign out. This is going to be very graphic. So it may trigger something in you guys, and I do apologize about that. But guys, we got a story to get out, and we're gonna get it out. And I hope you guys, you know, I do apologize if this triggers anybody, but you know, we just gonna talk about this.
For that, Kristen, we do start with that breaking news we told you about at the top. This is from overnight. Former NFL player Zach Stacy waking up in the Orange County jail this morning. This is his new mugshot. Fox 35 is working to learn the details of his arrest. We do know that he's accused of attacking his ex-girlfriend in her home just west of Orlando.
Yeah, the video of the attack is making national headlines, and when you see it, you understand why. We do want to warn you, it's violent and disturbing to watch. Fox 35's Amanda McKenzie is live. She's outside the county jail. Amanda, I know we spoke exclusively with the victim, and she says she wanted to release that video and had good reason to do it.
Tells us that she out there to the public so that she can help other women.
Hold on, this ain't it. I don't want to hear y'all. This ain't it. Where my video with? Hold on, y'all. This ain't it. Okay, here it is right here. Here it is right here. I do not own the rights to this, guys. So let's go ahead and see what's going on right here. And I don't own the rights to this, but we're going to play it. In an effort, okay.
Things are way different now. Back, listen. You said that was okay. Now I do not. Please. You thought that was okay? And then you're going to ruin relationships and come out, I'm destructive? Listen. Bitch. God, please. I love you, Coops. Oh, my God. Oh.
Okay, y'all, that's it. We'll listen to her interview in just a second. So,
Zach Stacy.
Like I stated, that image was very graphic. Even though I seen it, man, I done watched it 2-3 times, and it still has the same effect on me. Like, wow, like, wow, like, I don't care if she white, black, blue, or purple. I like, wow. That's all I have to say is wow. That's how you feel about your child's mother. It looks like he wanted to do something to the baby because he had grabbed at the baby. The cat got scared, and the cat thought he was gonna die too that day. Oh Jesus! I swear to God. Woo! Oh my God. Oh Lord. Child, they gave him a $10,000 bond. They gave him they ain't dismissed him off the NFL. This ain't happening unless, whoo, Lord have mercy. That to see that man just throw that girl, yeah, like a rag doll. Like, y'all, I'm sorry if that was disturbing to you guys, but I wanted to put it out there because he's abusive and he has anger issues. I did, and you're right, Reese Cup. He did say the cat said, "What? Oh my God, I didn't see that. All I seen was the cat round. It just the cat round. The cat flew. It fled the scene so hard. Do you hear me? I know it's not funny, but to see that cat, every time I watch that video, I see something else different. But that cat round. I said, Lord, the cat done ran off. Y'all know I ain't no good. Lord forgive me. Yes, he does. And they said that he was crying and apologetic, but this ain't the first time because y'all see how calm she was. She was like, wait. But he was like, you think it's okay to ruin relationships and stuff like that? Yes, he did. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? They will. Just wait. Okay. He told the baby he loved him or her before he closed. He said the baby. Lord have mercy. And you know what I'm saying? They think that they can get away with it because most judges and stuff like that will hold him accountable. And then his lawyer, y'all, um I ain't even gonna address that. Oh, anyway, his lawyer, his lawyer was basically saying we don't know all the facts because it was a lot of jumps in the video. Thank you, Woo Free Backup YouTube. Thank you for coming in. Um, um, but and saying that we're gonna listen to the lawyer too, because the lawyer was basically saying that he didn't. Something had to lead up to him putting his hands on her, and that is the reason why they basically making a justification. They are making him a victim. It ain't no way in hell he's a victim. Like, they trying to make it seem like she caused him to act the way that he act. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to pull the stunt of where he tried to take the baby. Most people with a little money, or most these athletes and stuff with a little money, try to make the child's mother look like she's the person that's causing you to act out. So they're trying to make him look like the victim. She has multiple cameras. Wow. I didn't read the. I didn't. Like I said, after it was just so. I like it was just so. I was so wild yesterday, last night, and looking into it last night. I was like, oh my god! I like this is crazy. They say money talking. It does, Miss Laverne, for sure. It does. It does. Yes. And that judge getting paid probably got paid under the table. Right. Yeah. And that's what basically happened. We're going to watch this video of her doing an interview with the news. And basically, I may have to edit it out because they're probably going to do a copyright claim. But we're going to play it. And y'all know I'm going to get the news out. I ain't worried about this video being monetized. We'll get something else better. I ain't worried about that. We just got to talk about this. This take hasn't gone around yet, but when it does, he over with just on the silver face. She is white. Mark my words and wait and see. Child, it's all over YouTube. It's all over social media. It ain't like this dude. Like he got $10,000 bond and he out. Yes, he must have done what I'm saying, because she was too calm. She was too calm when because he threw her in the TV. Then the TV fell out. The baby had to get another TV. The cat done ran. Look, I'm looking at it again. The cat done ran across the room, and it looked like I don't know what he was grabbing at when he. I hope he wasn't thinking about grabbing the baby and throwing the baby down. But I guess he had to realize. I guess he had a moment like I shouldn't do nothing to the baby because that would have been too far. But ain't no way you gonna beat somebody down like that. Even if they ruin a relationship or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like, do they deserve? Like, do she deserve to be beaten like this? No, this is ridiculous. And yes, he should. They. I'm gonna read you guys his charge. Hold on a minute. Yeah, he's freed on bond. He is freed on bond, y'all. I swear to God, he is free on bond right as we speak. And it says here, former NFL running back posted a $10,000 bond on Friday. So he's been out since Friday after he was arrested and charged with a pair of felonies stemming from disturbing video that appears to show him assaulting the mother of his child. He was released from jail in Florida. They are hoping that the judge reversed that decision, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Wow, right. Because she could end up dying. Yes, that's true. And that's why we're talking about it, because it needs to be shed a light on. Like, anybody listening, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to stay in this kind of situation. Straight up. You don't have to stay with anybody that put their hands on you. You are not their child. She probably was. Then he threw her down on the baby, like the baby swing. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. $10,000. Wow. So it says here, um, it says here that Christy tried to make it to the bond hearing, but was unable to arrive in time after it was moved up on the court schedule. They knew what they were doing. Ain't this by nothing? And she watched online and said she was upset at the results. It was absolute hell. And I know women have gone through worse. It said to feel what I feel, I can't imagine for it to be worse. She also indicated that it was revealing video posted on social media was only a snapshot of her experience with Stacy, including at one point when she was pregnant. So he beat her when she was pregnant. Why you still allowing him in your circle, in your life? I know. She said he has bullied me for so long. At one point, I believe it was my fault. It's disturbing, disgusting to see things people have said online about what did I do. I did nothing. I never did anything to deserve something like this. No one could do anything to deserve something like this. She said the physical abuse began in May. I didn't report it. I was pregnant at the time. I wanted my son's dad to be there for me and for the birth of his first child, so I forgave him. Child. So he was charged with aggravated assault, trying to cause greatly bodily harm, and criminal mischief greater than or equal to 1,000. So they said he initially fled the scene, but turned himself in. They said that he was emotionally distraught with tears in um no, that's her. She was emotionally distraught with tears in her eyes and suffered multiple injuries to her face, torso, and legs, including bruises and scrapes. Um, she said, "I love this man, and we had plans." And she said she hoped he gets the help that he needs. Said he only played in the NFL for 2 years. Wow, he was a has been for any damn thing. Excuse me, like, hey, the McCray Kings, how are you doing today? Yeah, but they will forever. Yeah, true. That's true, Reese. My thing is, man, when it comes a time that you have to protect your baby too, like, it has to be a time that you have to protect your child. And I would we had to meet. If you want your child, you want to see your child, we had to meet at the police station in the open area of the police station, so you won't do nothing to me. Um, or we can have some type of liaison or somebody come get you, but me and you cannot do any communication. I'm sorry. Like, this girl basically feared for her life at this moment. And we're gonna listen to her interview. What time is it? We're gonna listen to her interview, then we're gonna wrap this up, and then we're gonna talk about young Dolph's wife and the I love everything that young Dolph's wife said. Like, everything that she said is is true when it comes to us black people. And um and it's sad, but hey, it is the truth. And we're going to definitely talk about it. Let me find this young girl's um okay, she had did a 5-minute interview with Fox 35, and we're gonna play it. I don't own the rights to this. Hi, Miami K. How are you? If he has that time. Exactly. 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 And how they gonna make him a victim, I do not know. But we're gonna hold on, y'all. Cause y'all know I had to get it right because I don't want it to be muffled. Hold on just a minute. Oh, I'm wonderful, thank you.
September as well. That still has yet to be picked up by the state attorney.
Hold on, y'all. I don't, hold on, so y'all can hear the whole thing.
In the past, what kind of things have you been dealing with over the last few months?
There have been a couple of other situations. One, I wrote a report for domestic dispute, and then also a battery report last in September as well. That still has yet to be picked up by the state attorney. So, and this one as well is, yet to be picked up by the state attorney. I feel lost in the system, and the reason that I went public with this is just to get the word out there so that other women don't feel the same way. I'm also afraid that he's going to get away with this, that he's going to run, and I don't know where he is, or that he might retaliate. So I just, I don't want anyone else to feel the way that I'm feeling right now. So, yeah, that's.
And obviously, there has been a lot of support for you. What's that support mean to you from family, friends, and people you don't even know?
I mean, it's overwhelming. Definitely overwhelming, and I really appreciate all the support that my family and I have gotten. There's been people that have offered for me to stay with them that I don't even know. I've never had this kind of outreach before. But it's a nice part of social media to see that, like in the community come together, and I really do appreciate that. I'm just hoping that can continue until we get him apprehended, because I believe that his friends are hiding him.
Last believe he was in Nashville?
Yes, we believed he was in Nashville. We're not sure if he's going to be returning to the Orlando area today. There was some word of that. He was supposed to turn himself in last night, and he has not. So just very concerning. I made a GoFundMe. Yes, the intent is to help other domestic violence victims. Hopefully, we can raise enough money to help with Harbor House, who helped me. They're located in the Orange County Courthouse, and they're part of like the domestic violence hotline. And they help women file injunctions in the state of Florida. So I would like to, donate some money to them and help, just more resources for victims in my situation. We met in January of 2019 when I was the wellness coordinator for the Memphis Express, which is with the Alliance of American Football. The league ended in April, and then Zach and I began a romantic relationship around August of 2019. It was very on and off for a little while after we had our miscarriage in 2019. We took some time apart, got back together, and then we conceived our son. And ever since then, it's been kind of up and down as well. Nothing physical until more recently.
Your son's 5 months old?
He's 5 months old, yes.
So is this the first time he really got physical with you?
No, he's been physical with me several times before. This was just the last straw, I would say. I really, truly feel that if it continues, he will kill me. He just feels justified in his actions. So there's nothing that anyone could do to justify something like that.
A lot of people see the red signs, and like you said at the very end, they said, "I knew he was going to kill me." Does that really play in your mind about what's going on right now?
Absolutely. And, with this whole thing, so the state of Florida, they see domestic violence as just a simple battery, which is a misdemeanor. But the fact that he damaged my property up to $1,000 makes it a criminal mischief felony. So therefore, my TV is worth more than what my life is worth. And that was.
How does that make you think about?
That's what drove me to do all of this. I have been very vigilant in contacting the detective, and he's been very vigilant in my case. And really, him and an Orange County police officer who took it on as a personal vendetta. They have helped me upgrade these charges to aggravated battery, and I'm very thankful for that, because otherwise, if I wasn't vigilant in it, it might have just been overlooked again, and the state would have gotten to it whenever they get to it, and maybe I wouldn't sleep for a month or two. I don't know, or he could get away with it completely. So, it's very upsetting.
How
that is that way.
Deeply does the fear now install you that you've noticed how it escalated? How are you feeling? What's going on?
Well, every time a car has passed by, I am resisting the urge to look to see who it is. I started crying when you walked up, because I'm scared, sorry. Very scary. It's very scary. So.
Okay. Hey Lala, I wasn't referring to you when it came to that comment. I know how you do. But I know how you do. But you know what I'm saying? I know how you do. I just don't have time for the trolls tonight. So it's best for the troll to head up out my live, because you ain't gonna get no attention here, boo. Go ahead. If it's one thing to say, come in my live and say, hey Monica, how you doing? But it seems like you want to be a troll. You will be blocked. Young Dolph didn't beat her up if you were listening and paying attention. But since you're not, and you wasn't in the live to understand, then sit back and listen and stop asking questions. Because this wasn't anything to do with Young Dolph. This has everything to do with Zach Stacy and what he did to that young lady. Now, if you're new to the channel, we welcome you here. But please speak to the host and speak to everyone in the chat, mods and everyone like that. You just came in here asking questions. My title does not say that. My title does not say that. I said Young Dolph's wife speaks. And it also, I'm not going to argue with you. Please go. Let me just go ahead and get rid of you. Hold on. If they come back in my live, guys, a mod, every time you see their name, block them. Mute them. I just don't have time for it. That's the second troll that done came on here with the mess. If you really see what my title say, it says Young Dolph wife speak out, and it says Zach Stacy out on a $10,000 bond. X fears for her life. There's two different subjects. I have a line in between them. You need to read to understand and read to comprehend. If you can't understand the line in between them. So, toodaloo. Anyway, did everybody understand? Do I need to change the title, guys? Because it looks like if the title is misleading, I don't want to bring any trolls because, But I didn't think my title was misleading. But if it does, I'll change it up. But it's two different topics. It is two different topics. But anyway, it done took away from this girl's interview, and I ain't gonna address it no more. Um, no, Dolph wife is not clickbait. I just used it for the end. You can't tell me how to run my live, please. If you're here to listen to both stories, you can listen to both stories. If not, get your motherfucking ass off my goddamn live. Thank you. And you can take your subscription too. I don't give a fuck. And you must be the same damn person. Let me just go ahead and I'm sorry, y'all. I have what they waiting for, but I don't have to be rushed to put out any damn thing I want to put out. Maybe I need to change up the title, but I am going to talk about what was given to me. But I ain't got to talk about it on your turn. I'm talking about it on my turn because this is my fucking channel. So if you want to go somewhere else and find it, go ahead and go somewhere else, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hold on a minute. Block Lala. Who blocked Lala? Lala ain't blocked. I don't have time for it. Anyway, if it Lala is not blocked or put in timeout. So I don't know. Y'all crazy. Anyway, this is two different hot topics that we were talking about tonight, guys. If you didn't know, the two hot topics that I was talking about was Zach Stacy, and we was talking about young Dolph's wife. I had received something in my email about young Dolph's wife. With girl Tara Licious is over there saying she gonna knock the brakes off of you. Who is that? Y'all need to quit. What? I still can't. Y'all, I'm so over this today. Like, who is that? Oh, Lord. Who is Terry Lissy? Trisha, you may have her blocked, or you may not see her in the chat. You may need to put in I don't know, who is these people? I thought so, because child, I don't know half these people. Anyway, it's sad when people just come on people live to try to disrupt. Jesus, please go find you a life. I don't know who you are, but please find a life. You're not gonna take away from the content. Um, so Woo. I kind of know who it is, but I ain't gonna say nothing. You won't get that. Anyway, well, just use my remote. Y'all, I might have to end this live because I done got upset and it's taking away from my content, these damn trolls, and I'm good on the night. Like, I gotta take care of my child for a second. Just allow me a moment. Like, I need a minute. Like, it's ridiculous that grown folks act the way they do. Go find you a life. I'm happy over here. Go find you a life and go take your miserable ass somewhere. You can't stop me from playing or doing any motherfucking thing. Kiss my motherfucking ass. And that's on God. Go put my kid go put my kids to bed. Girl, go find you a life and go find you something to do. You so obsessed with me. Why? You would never be on my level. Okay? Go to sleep. I ain't emotional. I ain't emotional on shit. Kiss my ass. That's what you do. You just mad. You mad because you can't get to me. You mad because you will never be me or have the things that I have. And that's all I got to say. I know Victoria Lachey, I swear to God, it ain't like this every time, man. We have good lives. I don't know, sometimes the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But one thing about it, I'm not gonna let this take away from the live. If y'all see any trolls, all my mods, I got several mods on here. You see anybody that's a troll, delete them automatically and move on. That's it. I had to take care of my daughter. Thank you. Oh, she is beyond crazy. Trust me when I say that. Beyond crazy. Obsessed is what you call it. Obsessed. Obsessed with people that she ain't never met in person. Just obsessed with people you ain't never met in person. You just had a phone conversation with. That's it. But continue to show your true colors. Thank you, Victoriously Shay. Well, I just had to. It's sad that as anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Child, I ain't worried about it. Like, child, I ain't worried about it. He can go too, cause like he's ignored. Um, you can see Lala Trisha. Okay, good. Um, so, um, anyway, guys, someone that I have answered for, like I said, is you guys. Let's get back to the story. Um, as we were saying, she was saying in that live or that interview that um the guy the guy has been abusing her more than once, and she said she kept forgiving him. What you have to do, guys, and we're gonna have to learn this as women, we have to learn this when they're dealing with abuse. If they do it one time and you forgive them for it, they're gonna continuously to do it until it gets worse and worse and worse. It never gets better. That's one thing about dealing with abuse. You blame yourself, you start making excuses for them and things like that. And that's what she is. She is a victim of abuse. And my thing is, you have to, once they do it that one time, just leave, because it's not going to get better. That's the one thing about domestic abuse that I have learned is that's one thing that I have learned is once you get in a domestic dispute situation, yes, they're going to cry. They're going to say, I'm sorry, and that I'll never do it again. Then a month or two down the road, here it comes. You have did something that I guess triggered them, and then all of a sudden they want to abuse you again. And it never every 2 or 3, 4, 5 months, it's a trigger in them that it's time to beat you again. That's true, Victorious Lachey. That's truth, Victorious Lachey, because it was like the way, like she used to him throwing her around like a rag doll. But no one should get used to abuse. If you're going through abuse, walk away. Don't let it cause you your life. Don't let it cause you your children to see something like that, because it is not okay for someone to abuse you. Yes, Lala, you missed it. You have to watch the beginning of the video because I showed it. I showed it. I showed it. I showed it. It's very graphic. He threw her into a TV, picked her up. Like, he picked her up, y'all, like she weighed maybe 10 pounds, and just threw her down. Like he didn't give a damn that she was his mother, that the mother of his child. Yeah, she better. Like, I think he's gonna come back to retaliate, or he's gonna be very, very. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So sometimes in those situations, no, you can't act a fool. You cannot act a fool in those kind of situations. You can't act a fool in those kind of situations because things like this will happen. And child, that could have been that woman's life because that man, he seemed like he had so much rage. He was so angry. He was so like, I hate you, bitch. Let's just be real. That's how he was acting. And like I told Trisha, I said, this ain't CTE. This is BEAT. Beat. He want to beat her. It's more look. It's more than Ike and Tina, la. It is more than Ike and Tina. It's more than that because yeah, yeah, you're right, but it's more than that because every time that she try to move, I bet you she couldn't even have a relationship because he trying to ruin it. But then he talking about she trying to ruin his relationship. She probably was doing him like he did her. And guess what? He didn't like that. 9 times out of 10, these athletes are not faithful to their wives or their girlfriends. Trust me when I say that. Y'all, this is yeah, it is some Ike and Tina mess. It is. It's sad, but hopefully he'll get the help that he needs. I know that they probably gonna make him go to therapy to work on his anger issue. Probably what else they probably gonna do? Make him pay a fine and go to community service. Then he get a slap on the wrist. And then here he comes back to her like a sour puss and try to apologize and cry and break down in tears saying that he never meant to do it because she's the mother of his kids and he his child and she didn't deserve that. Then here we go again. He doing the same thing. But I hope and pray that she see the game. She see the lie and she say, no, we'll deal with each other, or she makes I hope she makes a decision to where it only will be about the child. Whenever you want to see your child, you can see your child, but it will never be at my home. This will be at a open police station. You know, y'all know that at police stations, like here in my town, like our police station has parking spaces for parents that are like swapping children. They have that. So you know what I'm saying? When it's time for you to swap your child, you go to the police station in the open parking lot area and you switch them out. So that is that. Now guys, um right. So what I am going to do now guys is young Dolph's wife, she did, I'm gonna make sure I pay for it. I mean I she went live and she said some things guys that um I want you guys to hear, um because not only did she lose her husband, looks as though she lost her brother too. So she has been through a lot of tragic experiences. And she talks about Black Lives and Black Lives Matter and how that, we say we want our Black life to matter, but our lives don't matter to our own race. And what she's saying is our lives, I'm gonna be real because I'm gonna be real and all the way real. I feel like, and I feel that's how she directed it. I feel as though we only say in our community that our Black lives matter only when a white man has killed us. But it's okay for us to kill each other and be against each other and tear each other down. Right. And to me, that ain't cool. That ain't cool to do that to our own race. Our race, you, no matter what race you are, your life matter, especially it's being taken and for no reason. So we're gonna get into this. Um, I was sent this, and I'm going to share it. Um, so just allow me a moment here to. Um, I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna add something right quick. Don't forget it. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it, and it is what it is. And yes, I don't own the rights to this. This is someone else's. Someone screen recorded this, and it was sent to me, and I'm gonna play it. Simple as that. And this is something that she said beforehand about this. So this ain't. So let's see.
Just because my emotions and just my thoughts have just been obviously just so all over the place. Just a lot of different emotions from everything that I've experienced. And like, I've been trying to make sense of so much, right? I've been trying to make sense of like just where we are in the times, like in terms of like everything just seeming so hateful, like from police brutality to like non-black on white crimes. But then like I had to face a tragedy within my own like household, or not household, but my family dynamic. And we experienced black on black crime. And for me, that was like something else. It's like we getting all of this hate from all over, from all of these different areas. And then we give that same hate to our own people within our own community, right?
What's her name?
And it's just so messed up because it's like I'm seeing these protests going on as I'm mourning and grieving my brother's loss, and I'm just like, man, like we shouting loud. We're fighting hard for our voices to be heard, for non-black people to respect us and to realize and acknowledge that Black Lives Matter, because I do believe I'm Black. I do believe Black Lives Matter. But I'm like, what about to our fellow Black peers and just our community? Like, why don't we treat our lives like we matter amongst one another? Like I know more people that have died at the hands of a Black person committing a crime against them than I do personally know someone who's been murdered or, attacked by a non-Black person. And although I know I'm not trying to diminish the value of, us experiencing police hate crimes and, police brutality that's driven by racism or whatnot, I'm not diminishing that, but it's just still very hurtful to me that even once we get a conviction or we get bills to be put in place to where non-Black people have to value our lives, what about what remains within our own communities where we don't value each other? And so it breaks my heart, because literally my heart is broken because I lost such an important person to me due to a senseless crime, and it was his Black brother. Like they even discussed, my brother even tried to be like, look, we're going to be responsible men. We're going to handle this decently. Let's come up with an agreement. He tried to do that, and that wasn't good enough. It's just death over honor, you know, like literally that's the code that people live by. And especially within our community, and we hurt each other time and time again. And I'm just like, what are we going to do about that? Like, I've never experienced this type of pain before, but I know it's so many people that have. They've experienced this, and I'm just like, what can be done? Literally, I was just watching, a news clipping where someone pulled in front of a house and let off like 70 rounds, right? And I get that it's all type of backstories and reasonings behind, but really, like, man, it should not be no reason, like, for you to bring so much havoc, wreak so much havoc on someone else, you know what I'm saying? Take lives, like, without even thinking about everybody else that's associated and attached to these lives and what it will do for them, man. Like, it's so much of that, and it's like a vicious cycle. You know, you hurt my family, I'm hurt yours. I hurt your family, you gonna hurt mine, and it just keeps going. And it's like, what are we gonna do to combat that? What are we gonna do to end that? How can we protest against that? How can we shame the people within our community to like the utmost way of shaming someone? I don't know, like, what to do, but putting our heads together, like, when are we going to come and put our heads together to figure out what can be done? And that's where my head has been. And I've just been silent because it's like, I don't want to come off like, oh, my hurt is bigger than, everybody else's hurt or anything like that. But it's just like, my hurt is real. I got to acknowledge it. And this is like, I really wonder, like, what are we going to do? Like, I'm literally stuck in this place where I'm realizing, like, we don't value our own lives. Like, I was robbed, like, about 2007, I was robbed at gunpoint in Detroit. And two Black men, like, they robbed me at gunpoint, right? It was during the holidays. And it was like, they didn't look at me like I was their sister, like I could be, you know what I'm saying, they little cousin, like nothing. Yeah, like they literally could have taken my life. And then it's just like, this happened to my brother, and I literally had to stop and get gas in an area that wasn't like, it was just a lot of activity, a lot of loud, like just a lot of commotion going on, right? And I literally felt so unsafe. Like, it was like the engines was revving real hard and people hanging out the window saying stuff. And I got so nervous, so much anxiety. I was scared. Like, I'm a Black woman and I'm in a Black environment and I'm scared. I'm literally like, my heart was beating. Yeah, it could be from my trauma, but I'm like, at the end of the day, I realized that my life could end in an instant over someone who may just want to take it and not see me as one of them, not see me as anything of value. My life could not matter in like a blink of an eye, and that's scary to me. Like, I literally, and I hate that because I love my people. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, I want to be amongst my people. I want my kids to live amongst my people, like, and to feel proud of where they come from and be proud to be Black. But you say that, and in the same instant, you can sound like a hypocrite because you scared for your life around your own people. But it's like, it's a why. Because my own people will literally draw blood, like, take my life and not think shit about me. And that's the problem. That is a problem. I'm like, what do we do about it? Like, I understand that why. I understand that it's a system that created us to be so against one another, but we got to break that system too. Like, we have to. It's a system that's been created for everything that we endure as Black people, but we got to break those systems. Just as we want them to break their systems and the way that they deal with us and the way that they can abuse us and handle us like police, I feel like that's a system that we're trying to go against. I feel like it should be a and that system that fuels us to stay pitted against one another and looking at each other like we each other's enemy. Mm-hmm. It's like we look at that other person that looks so much like us and we hate ourselves so much that we spew out that hate and we do so much damage. We create so much hurt within the lives of others. That system needs to be broken, man. Like, it really does. And I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know how to do it. I don't have the answers. But I do know it's something that is serious, and it's something that we as the Black community, that we need to come together in solidarity like we were able to get so many other people to join our movement and come and become one with us. We need to come together as a Black community in solidarity, and we need to stress to one another and and get our people on board to like our Black Lives Matter to one another. Like our Black Lives Matter. You my sister, you my brother. You could be my grandma, you could be my mom. Like you could be so many people in my life that matter. Like our lives matter. And that's just what I want our people to kind of consider and take into just think about, just simmer on. It don't have to be no dispute. We don't got to go back and forth. It's not meant to be controversial. As controversial as the topic is, I'm not bringing it to be controversial to go in a debate of the whys and everything like that. I'm acknowledging that a problem still exists, and I'm saying that some way, somehow, we have to come together and figure out a solution, because I don't wish this type of hurt on my worst enemy. And I don't even have enemies. I can't even say that I have a genuine enemy, because I don't have that much hate in my heart to really give somebody that much power over me to say they're my enemy. Mm-hmm. But if I had one, the hurt that I feel, the hurt that my family feels, I don't wish that on that person, because it's unreal, you know, and you won't even understand it until you experience it. And I hope that nobody else has to experience it, because it's just a hurt that's not even worth feeling. So I just had to get on here and just say that. The last thing I wanted to say is that I have been notified that the guy who assaulted my brother, he is in police's custody. So I am super excited about that. But this guy was found hiding behind a furnace in somebody's upstairs attic. And my thing is this, like, you do such a bold crime, and then you turn around and you're hiding. You're so cowardly that you're hiding, trying to just save your life. Took somebody else's life, but you're hiding behind a dang on furnace, man. Hiding behind a furnace, like, that's ridiculous. That's senseless. That's ridiculous. That's selfish. That's just, man, like I'm speechless from that. So on one side, my family is elated that, you know, this won't be a cold case, but at the same time, it's two families being affected. One, because one is about to be behind bars. One, because a life was taken that can never be replaced. It's like we got a victory. Yeah, that person was picked up there in police custody, but on the flip side of that won't even bring back our brother, a husband, a son, a father. Like, that opportunity is not here anymore, and it's hurtful. And so I just had to get on here and just speak my piece, because I've been wanting to speak, but literally I couldn't even form my thoughts for so long because they were so overwhelming. So thank you for all of your prayers. Thank you for all of your support. Please continue to donate to Carkeem J's Memorial Fund, just to help the family, just to at least until everything settles, the dust settles, the finances are all sorted out, that they can have a peace of mind that, hey, you know, you are being supported. It's okay. You know, like, you don't have to just worry about just trying to keep the business afloat so hard that you forgetting to, like, cry, you know, like, you gotta mask everything, you know, like, I want my family to be able to allow a little time to breathe, a little cushion to be able to breathe. And that's why I'm asking for your support, and just to keep them lifted in prayer, because they deserve that. They didn't deserve this situation. And I'm praying for the healing of the world. I really am. That's my prayer, to heal this wicked, vicious, vile world. So, thanks.
All right, y'all. So, wow. You know, she's so well spoken, and she spoke nothing but facts. This is a beforehand live that she did, or video that she did on Instagram. I do want to let you guys know that this is before the death of her husband. And everything she said is true. We as Black people, we are stemmed so much on jealousy. Like, we don't want to see our brother man win. But my like I said previously when we was talking about Young Dolph, we all can win in life if we make it, if we put forth an effort. we don't have to kill someone or say someone's life is not valuable. All our lives are valuable. So you saying you can go take this man's life because you feel like his life wasn't valuable enough to be here on this earth. But like she said, this man hid behind a furnace because he didn't want to go to jail for what he did. So you lack accountability. And it seems like a lot of parents don't want to now, or like not holding their kids accountable for their actions. And you have to hold your children responsible for their actions. And if you kill someone because of jealousy, look what I just experienced. Jealousy. All over because I'm a YouTuber and I give this person nothing but dust. And it stemmed from jealousy and craziness. And that's how as black people we do. And we got to stop. Oh, you want to say you want to march around like today in a Aubrey case. You know, they about to they're doing the closing arguments now, and the Black Panthers, oh, they're walking around the building. Oh yeah, they walking around the building saying our Black Lives Matter, Ahmaud Aubrey, my lives matter. But guess what? Little Dolph life matter too. His life mattered too, even though he didn't get killed by the 2-3 white men. His life mattered too. But is anybody walking for Dolph? Hell no. And this is the crazy part about it. That's why I say, you know, us black people, we got to get together. Don't try to get together when someone of an opposite race or the police has taken your life. We need to advocate together to stop this violence that is going on in our neighborhood that are predominantly black. That's why, you know, when people get the athletes get rich and famous, they go off, because who wants to live in a violent, have all this money living in a violent community around drugs, weed, alcohol, guns, rapists, and all that? Nobody. And until and like she and I feel on it, we will forever be a joke. We will forever be a joke. And our lives will not matter until us as black people come together as one race and stop hating on each other, stop putting each other down, stop killing each other for no reason, just because someone has more than what you have, so you get jealous and think you just gonna take what somebody else has, or some street drama, but nothing worth taking someone's life. And until we realize that God is love, and that, you know, we have to love our brother and our sisters in Christ, no matter if they rich or poor. Love them still, because they are human. And God didn't put them on the earth for you to make a decision to take their life. It's too many young people wasting their life on trying to be hard, trying to get a gun and try to play like, oh yeah, I'm hard, but scared to go to jail. Yeah. I know, La, but hell, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna advocate for it. I'm gonna advocate for it. I'm gonna advocate for it. It's ridiculous. And you know, and think about it. She lost her brother and she has lost her husband. And she spoke about this before her young Dolph passed, but the words are still very prevalent. It is still very, very, very prevalent. Okay, guys, it's about 10:30. I'm about to get off here, guys. I do want to apologize, guys, for the trolls, and you know, I shouldn't allow all these people claim they're woke. Then we should be able to be better, right? But a lot of people ain't woke. Some people, only time people say they woke is when they want to march because a black man has lost his life to a white cop. I'm just gonna keep it real. But they ain't woke when someone just went to a cookie shop and just shot up the place. This woman done have to repair everything by pocket and done took another black man's life. They ain't talking about that. Man, you ain't sleep. You ain't woke. You sleep. It ain't. You ain't woke. You sleep. And we need to hold our race accountable for that. We need to hold our race responsible 1000%. If not, we will forever be where we're at, and that's against one another. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Exactly. I seen that too. And I'm like y'all, do y'all know like the parades? Like last year we couldn't even have a parade because of COVID-19, and you want to drive through a parade like an idiot? That's the most idiotic thing. Just for clout, just to be seen. That's stupid. Just stupid. Just do stupid shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We have to do better. We have to do better as a race. They're not talking about it when it's a child raised by them, a brother, cousin, or best friend, right? Child. I guess they wanted to blend in with the parade, child. Stupid. It's still stupid. Why are you running from the police? You're right, running 40 people. I seen it. I think I shared it. I shared it on my Facebook. I need to get back posting on that because guys, I'm gonna be honest, I just been a little bit on the tired side. Wow. See? You are responsible for your actions, good or bad. And mama and daddy can't do that time for you. So I don't know why they upholding you and your wrongdoings, because they ain't gonna want to serve no time in jail for you. So they need to stop playing. Look, stop playing on their top. You know what I'm saying? So just know, guys, that we need to come together as a race. Even here on YouTube, all this, we need to come together, man. It don't be the Philippines that be against each other. It don't be none of it be us that's down talking each other. Even here on YouTube, we just talk each other, calling each other. You know what I'm saying? Get to know somebody and try to blast them all out and things like that. But the crazy thing about it is, people try to get close to you, then when mad day come, they want to throw all your business out there and think, oh, this is who she is, but they really haven't really sat down and got to know them. You only got to know one version of that person. You ain't got to know the full version of that person, because if you did, you wouldn't have been got, and that means dismissed. It's some evil-minded people here on YouTube. And the ones, I don't care who feeling some type of way. I don't care. It's some evil-minded people that will do anything to just because they have experienced some hurt, just because they may not have the things that you have, so they'll do anything to hurt you and put you down. I'm just to the point in my life. Say whatever the hell you need to say about me, since I'm so emotional. Well, say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. I'm still gonna stand 10 toes down behind Monica News and Views. Straight up like that. Say whatever the hell you want to say about me. I know my motherfucking character. I know I'm a good person. I ain't got to buy no goddamn body. People just come to me because of the simple fact we keep it real over here. I ain't got to play crazy. No tea, no shade. Anyway, I'm just saying, Nicole, like, you know, I do get tired of people trying to make it seem like I'm some kind of bad person. Child, please. I'm more like, I have done more good for people than people have done for me. I done had so many people backs. Done shot at so many people out there has not done a damn thing for me. Am I mad? No. No. And I have no enemies. If you beefing with me, you beefing with yourself. That's just the way I feel about it. I'm grown. My focus on the news and the views, child. And that's my news and my views. And y'all's too. But y'all, yeah, we just have to come together as people. We need to come do better. We need to stop tearing one another down. This is true. We need to stop tearing each other down. We really do. It all starts with us. So, all right, y'all. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, please do not forget about the giveaway. I am doing a giveaway Christmas, December the 18th. It's for my subscribers and for the people that come out to support this channel. Lala, you still gonna find some hate there, child. So yeah, I will be doing a giveaway. The requirements is you have to be following this channel. You have to be supportive. And as well, you have to subscribe to my family channel, M2J's. I had gained a little subscriber, or 2 or 3 subscribers yesterday, so I appreciate you guys for going over there subscribing. Okay, so well, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you are new. I appreciate all my new people that has come in. Please come back. I know today got a little ugly because of troll. 2 true trolls. I know I had trolls on today. Sometimes the haters be coming, child. So, I'm just going to. We're not gonna let that take away from the news and the views. So, y'all have a good night. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the guy that basically got away with raping some kids. See y'all tomorrow.